short bus.
Hello?
Hi. I'm moving in.
My Aunt Delores Marcum. The prettiest of them.
The prettiest girl left, that Perry girl.
Yeah, the prettiest Perry girl of her generation. You get in front, because I'm going to video. I may be talking, so go on up front.
Well, I'm going to set this back.
Here, I'll set it in back.
You might want to look at that. I brought them pictures with me, because I don't know when I'll get to see you. Because if you have to leave. Oh, brother, I got to torture.
We're getting in my mom's car. Now I'm getting in my mom's car. My mom's.
Oh, is it? Nice.
We're gonna blame you.
Is she gone?
Because Dad said it's always your fault.
Is she?
No, she's home doing her Christmas stuff.
Oh, I haven't done anything.
I've done that every time I got in the car.
Brother. Are you sure you want to go in this car? You want him driving?
Making sure everything works before I take off.
Well, you never know when you might need those windshield wipers.
Yeah, that's right.
When you need them, you'll never be able to find them.
I know. I went and brought that book. I don't know if I showed it to you or not. It was Juby's
No, you haven't.
album. And it had pictures of everybody in it. Because you're going to be leaving the day after Christmas, and I won't be home tomorrow, and then Christmas Eve is.
Are your kids all going to be in town? Is Lois and them coming in? Or?
No. Lois was in just the other day. A friend at church died. She come in just to go to the funeral and went back. No, we tried to go up there, but it didn't work out.
Well, you know, if you called her and you maybe cried a little, you know, a few cheers,
Yeah.
that's okay, honey. You just stay there.
Yeah, I've been kind of down anyway, because I want everybody to be together, and it just...
You know, I think you just have to say, okay, Christmas isn't just the 25th, and say, okay, if we do this on the 17th or we do this on another day.
Yeah, that's what we have to do. Yeah, we usually don't go up there at right on Christmas Day. It's either the week before or the week after.
Kids in my Sunday school class, they always do it the Saturday before Christmas at his dad's house, where it was.
Yeah.
Grandpa's, his dad's house. It's Grandpa's house.
I think last year we had it the week before Christmas, and going up there was horrible. We were sliding all over the place. Patrick was driving, Reese's husband, because he was staying with me at the time till he could move back up there with them, because he had a house to sell and everything, you know. Lisa was already up there because she had to start that job.
So Lisa lives up there now?
Yeah, she's been up there now for a year.
I guess I knew that. I just forgot.
She only lives about 5 minutes from Lois, and she's got almost 8 acres, I think. And got her, she rescued a horse.
We should get a baby pig and send it to her. We could put it in a little basket and leave it on the doorstep.
Yeah.
Please take care of the baby Arnold. And don't fry him up.
You don't talk too much, but when he does.
Campers back I seen you had yours up on the hill and got a cover for it. I got a tarp on mine.
Did you pull yours up?
No.
I thought Teddy and them said they were going to pull it up.
Oh, really?
I thought that's what they said. That's why I didn't, when I went out there to get mine, I didn't pull it up there. I don't know if they had it ready or not.
They didn't say anything about pulling it up. I hope they did. It might have flooded for him.
Roger said there's some water down there, but it's not really flooded.
Oh, okay.
So yours sits up on that hump, so yours should be all right.
Yeah.
Mine, the only place I ever, that place right there where the road was next to mine's the only place that usually gets that water in it.
I'm hoping to camp a little bit more this year. Last year I got sick and I just didn't feel like doing nothing after I got out. Even before I went, I felt real tired. I kept telling my boss, I said, I feel so tired. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just can't hardly go. Then got sick and found out pneumonia. What causes that anyway?
Pneumonia?
Yeah.
You just get it, you know, it's just a virus, and, you know, it's like a cold. You get it, and not always a reason why. You just get it.
Oh, okay. I always thought pneumonia, you got it in the wintertime for some reason. But I hurried up.
You wanted to get it out of the way before Christmas.
Yeah.
You just needed some attention.
Yeah. What is it?
Swimming pool.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, Delores, now you can use that with the kids all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not feeling quite good.
I'm not well. Boy, they sure did worry about me at work. And when I did go back, they made me sit down every 10 minutes out of every hour. And they made sure I did it too.
Well, they know you too well.
And then they said, you know, if they didn't want me working the full time, they sent me home like around 2, and if I needed to go home before that, if I didn't feel like staying, just whenever I wanted to go home. And I had enough vacation time to fill that in. So I did, you know, I'd leave maybe whenever I just felt like I just wanted to get out. They, you know, they were really good to me. They laid a bunch of people off down there. They laid 4 off on our shift and 10 or 12 on the second shift. And they got them coming in, overlapping us.
How long have you worked there?
32 years.
32 years. Whoa. So you're going to retire when you get 90, or what year have you decided on?
Well, I would have retired by now if I'd have been old enough, but I just ain't old enough. Yeah, I don't know. Lois is talking about retiring this next year, and she wants me to retire at the same time. I still got bills.
Yeah, move in with you, Lois. Move in with you.
She wants me to. Oh my goodness, she wants me up there really bad.
Well, that's why I was looking for a place close to her house to camp on the way when I was going up to Wisconsin. But the only place I found was at Remington that had a spot for the day I wanted.
Well, you could have stayed right on her property, hers or Lisa's. You could have stayed right there. In fact, you could have just parked your camper and stayed in the house with them. They'd have loved that.
We went up,
Did you went up that way?
yeah, we went up. Well, we went up. What is it, 65?
Yeah.
We went up that way, and the campground we was camped at was right off 65. But I was going to go up through Elkhart, go up 27.
Yeah.
Just go all the way. I don't know what it turns into over in Indiana.
Oh, that would have tickled her to death.
But I was looking, and the only campground, well, they had 2 there in Elkhart, and neither one of them had a spot. So I thought, well,
You could have parked your
way up
camper
or way back, and
right on her in her driveway there.
Well, you know, I think we always think we're imposing on someone. I think someone is like, no, it's just fun to do something different,
Oh,
you know?
I know, yeah. My goodness, you know, I remember when we used to go down Allen's all the time. And we just pile on the floor. We'd get them chairs, lounge chairs that you take to the beach. We'd sleep on them and everything. It didn't matter at all.
Just glad to see you come and glad to see you go.
Yeah.
Well,
We always cried when we was leaving. The kids would cry. Now Emma don't want. She don't mind Chris and David being there at the same time, but she don't want them at her house at the same. You know, stay all night.
really? You're kidding.
They stay with Meredith
No.
when they go down.
No. I don't, they don't. I think that. Well, yeah, I never even thought about Meredith, but she's never mentioned they stayed there. Sometime I guess they stay at a motel or
I
something.
don't hardly ever. Well, I haven't talked to David since Mom's birthday. But
They're going down.
I used to talk. I know Emma put it on Facebook that they were all coming. I
Yeah.
think Chris was already there and Davey was on his way, or Davey was
I
already
think
there and Chris
they
was on his
stay
way.
at a motel. She said she can't handle all that at once. I said, well, the Perrys, we just piled up, you know, we just being together, we don't care. I know it, I can't do that. She said, I can't wait on all them people.
The time we went down there and stayed at the Rose Cottage, I wasn't even going to stay there. I was going to stay someplace else, and she actually told us to stay there.
Yeah, I love that place. We used to stay there all the time.
I had so much fun when we went down there with
Cindy and them.
with Diane's kids. We scared them. Cindy and I took, and we they were being bad or something, and we turned off the lights in the I pulled the main circuit breaker on the cabin.
Yeah, oh,
And they're like, Cindy, Cindy, and we kept wrestling stuff. And you know, to get from it back to the main house, you had to go in the dark.
yeah. Oh, I hated to see that place tore down. I really had fun there.
Did they tear it down?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that guy that moved up on that hill or something, though, he was a rich person that, I think he moved up there on the hill where Bud used to.
he bought that house, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he found out they moved the road.
Yeah, and he come one time, he had a dump truck bring a load of gravel and put it right up to Bud's steps in here on that cottage. He wanted the cottage, he wanted to tear it down because he wanted to build it up down there. He ended up winning the case because they got tired of fighting and they run out, you know, didn't have to keep putting money in that wasn't doing good. And anyway, they did go to court over that. Bud took him to court. And
What, over the gravel or the?
yeah, the gravel. And you know, if Bud would have kept that property on the other side of the road, right, like you're standing on the porch and looking right straight.
Yeah.
He used to own that, and he sold that part. And if he would have kept that, he wouldn't have had to sold that place at all. You know, he could have kept it. But that guy, he kept taking him to court. But he dumped had that thing, dump truck, all that gravel, and the judge told him he better pick up every piece of gravel that he had dumped on there. Every single one. He did have it removed, but he kept fighting them for that property. So they ended up just giving up and part of fighting it. And as soon as that guy got the deed in his hand, he tore it down.
She should have. I got a friend that lives in Ross, and he bought this property. And the reason he bought the acreage because he wanted to build a pole barn. And the guy he bought it from didn't tell him that there were deed restrictions. He couldn't build on it.
Oh.
And he found out that the guy, same thing happened. The guy that he bought it from had tried kind of pried it from the guy he got. And so when the guy finally sold it, he put that in as a restriction on it. That was the only restriction. He couldn't tear the existing house down, and he could not build any structure larger than 20 by 12.
Oh my goodness.
Because it already had a garage.
Yeah.
And he said, and Jack says, yes, I finally got to meet him. And he says, yeah, he says I laughed. Said the whole time, said he was signing them papers and got done, said I just laughed. It's because the only reason he bought that, he wanted to tear everything down, put a big barn back there. And Jack said, yes, but you killed me. He said, I can't build nothing on it. And that guy said, well, so you could probably go get them lifted now. He said it was like a land trust thing.
Yeah.
He said, because they built around it. He says, you could probably get that lifted. But Jack had a nice house out there on Black Road, an old farmhouse. Did you meet Jack, Donny?
Jack who?
Sims. The guy that did my plumbing, softball. The guy I played softball with.